for you to use your generator optimally, your load should be between 50 and 80% of the total capacity.
50 and 80%.
Between 50 and 80%.
Okay. So above 80, you don't stress out.
80, you don't stress out.
Below 40, you are stressing the engine too because it's way faster. So today is a quite dynamic day, right? Everybody knows talking what that we are usually talking alternative and usually it's renewables. But they are doing from feedback. Some people have literally told us, "Oh, God, I can't afford solar now. I'm financing installing storage. What I have now, the only alternative they have right now is the generators."
Yes.
But misuse and abuse is also making it more expensive. Everybody just has that mindset like it's expensive to run these generators. And if you've listened to me several times on this show, I've said that there are some energy mix very delicate. There are situations where generator might be cheaper for you than even solar or the grid. It's a very dynamic mix because there are different thresholds. Once your load level gets to a particular threshold, a different kind of energy means source might be the better option for you. So for example, now let's say you need like a 200 kilowatt load. You're on a single plot of land. I beg, how many solar panels can we arrange for you?
Right.
So your only other alternative to that grid in that your situation is most likely the generator. And that's why we went back to go and carry our Oga Mikano. That's what I'm recording on the show. Now come and answer your Mikano questions again. So today we'll be discussing how best, because sincerely now your generators are chalugo. How best can you take care of that? Because going back to market to buy generator now,
it's not the same as yesterday. It's not the same as day before yesterday. It's a different entity now.
Game entirely, right? So today we'll be talking about what are those things to be done to make sure that the cost of running generators is lower. So we welcome you to the show again. Your name, sir?
Okay, thank you very much. My name again is Adebanjo Wasio.
Mr. Mikano on this show.
AKA Mr. Mikano.
So you say, Mr. Mikano.
All right.
Okay, yes. Thank you for having me once again. It's good I'm here to discuss this again. Excuse me. The last time while I was in this studio,
we had a very short time. You couldn't even go deep enough. We hope Odogu won't chase us out today again.
I hope so. Okay. Let me first apologize to a lot of people who follow me on
social
media that I promised I was going to be here 3 p.m. But now this is
3:30. Okay, yes.
So, however, it's good that eventually we have to talk about how you optimize your generator to make maximum use of the resources.
So one of the first questions I have for you, sir, and thank God Engineer Okwe is here. He became an engineer by force. That's the story for another day. So we've seen situations where we walk into facilities. I have one live now. The facility had a maximum load from our loggers, maximum load of about 100 kilowatts, 120 kilowatts. But they have a 400 kVA generator. 400 kVA.
Now that one with the...
And when we took it up with some of the facility managers, this is what they tell us. They said, the more the headroom, the more rested generator is. Makes sense. And they said that when the generator is rested, the consumption is not that high. But the consumption of 400 kVA will drink compared to a slightly working 250 kVA that is carrying the load of 100 kilowatts or something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you are the expert now. So what will you advise us in that situation? Is it advisable to oversize that margin? Why
do people even resolve to go that route?
Why do people?
This is not the first time we are seeing.
Although I've seen a situation where somebody in his house, a 4-bedroom duplex, he runs a 200 kVA generator.
For what?
If you remember. And what he claimed was that his own case, I understood. He said he bought it for his bakery. Okay. He's no more running the bakery.
And then he brought it to...
And he tried selling it, and the price was not making sense because he bought it still brand new.
He decided to run
it. I just decided to run it for his house. Which makes some sense. But so why do people oversize? First of all, is it right to oversize? Is it a good thing to oversize your generator compared to your load? And
Okay.
what is the ratio? What's the ideal ratio we should size up?
Let's look at it this way. People say you carry sledgehammer because you want to kill a mosquito.
And see, there are some mosquito where that has frustrated you to a
We are
level.
talking of cost.
You don't want that mosquito to ever survive again.
We are talking of cost here.
Yes.
To be honest with you, this is one major factor that a lot of people did not get right.
And
when
they say
are
running generator is expensive.
And they say generator is expensive.
This want to
They say
kill their
running
business.
generator is very expensive. This will want to kill my business, and so on and so forth. So we have said this in the last edition here. So I said there is need for proper sizing of generator because you cannot overload, you cannot underload.
So that proper sizing,
Now,
is there a formula to it? Like, for example, if I have
There
100
is.
kVA,
There is.
I should have this on that's my load times
There is,
maybe
there is.
1.2,
There
1.5, something like that. Is there a formula for
For
it?
you to use your generator optimally, your load should be between 50 and 80% of the total capacity.
50 and
Between
80%.
50 and 80%.
Okay. So above 80, you don't
Above
stress am.
80, you don't dey stress am.
Below
Below
40, you are stressing the engine too because
engine
we're faster where
So
there's no
now,
load.
for the scenario you put up,
400 kVA for
400
120 kVA
on
load.
200 kilowatt, right?
No, for 120 kilowatts.
120
That's about
kilowatts.
140 kVA.
So number one, professionally, it is not right. Technically, it is wrong. So we are going to be looking at, okay, what is the effect of even oversizing or undersizing?
Okay.
So this shouldn't have been if you do the proper thing before you
At
get
the
the
beginning.
generator.
Before we go for which one is the better evil? Undersizing or oversizing?
They are both evil.
Which one is the better evil?
They are both evil.
Which one is the better evil?
And neither is okay.
Okay.
So they are both evil and neither is okay.
Okay.
Now, for the undersizing, it means that what you did is that you want to kill a mosquito, you brought a sledgehammer. So number one, you have, at the point of acquisition, you have overspent
Tied so
on
much
what
money
you
down.
don't need.
So
So
I have an objection. Sorry, I've been interrupting you as it's
Okay.
flowing in my head.
So-
some people will tell me that, Larry, when I was starting the business, each of my machines consumes maybe about 50 kVA, 100 kVA. I bought only one now, and I'm planning that in the next 1 year or 2 years I go don make am. I'll
So-
afford the second one. So let me kukuma spend all the money because everything became expensive then. Let's spend all the money and buy the generator now. So that even when I buy the fourth machine,
and truly you are spending all the money.
see, no, they also have a point. See, they know me on this show. I'm always supporting the people. I am for the people. I am man of the people. And this is what happens, that the person will claim that, say, when I'm buying generator in 2020, this generator was, for example, 40 million naira.
Yes.
Now that's in generator in 2025. It's now 95 million.
Okay, look at
So
this
he
way.
feels like he has saved himself. So in a bid to boycott that incoming inflation, the cost of generator in the next 4-5 years, when he would have bought his other machines,
That's right.
he would rather buy it now because he knows that the price is not coming down. When he has the money, some of them is even with loan or with bank loan.
So
Buy that generator
we are talking
now.
about
So-
cultural.
Yes.
There's a cultural
So,
substance to it.
So the thing is this. Let me use this your studio as an example.
Okay.
So because you feel now that okay, you are going to expand
Yes.
the next few years.
They will expand definitely. They will expand.
So
Amen,
you,
amen.
You decide to acquire double the size of this studio. Forgetting that number one, you are going to have overhead that will even outshoot that thing you are trying to save for the future.
So it can kill you for the future.
It will even kill you before that future will come. So now this is the scenario with the generator too. Okay. So you are forgetting that one, the bigger the size of the generator, the higher the maintenance cost.
Okay.
The filter is larger, the oil is more. And
yes,
the
The
diesel consumption, the spares, they are more. So you're beginning to spend from today because of what you want to save in the future.
Wow.
So penny wise, pounds foolish. Apart from this naira and kobo, let's even look at the technical side.
Okay.
Because I've mentioned here that your generator should not run below 40%.
Okay. 40%. Okay.
So in this case now, you bought a 400 kVA generator where you are supposed to buy 100. So that is out times about
the load is 120 kVA.
120 kVA.
So you bought 400 kVA.
So you bought 400 kVA. Now for a 400 kVA, okay, let's assume that you are running in at 80% or 50%. So that means you need to have a minimum load of 200 kVA.
That's right.
You understand me? So what you do to the engine is this. Apart from you spending more on fuel, you are going to be spending more on maintenance.
Oh, it will wear faster.
It will wear faster.
But somebody was saying, an engineer was telling the owner of this facility that one of the reasons why it's advisable is that, I mentioned this earlier, right?
Yeah.
He claimed that a 400 kVA generator, when there's not so much load on it, it will not stay strong with the diesel.
See,
just be sipping the diesel.
See, we can argue it. It is true.
Yeah.
So the more the load,
the more the diesel consumption. So the small load of 400.
But that is if you go outside the threshold too, right. It becomes a problem. That savings you are trying to optimize when
the load is not even up to what it should be.
So the generator will run and consume more.
Okay.
You get me now?
Yes,
there is going to be less efficiency. There is going to be poor combustion, and there is going to be carbon buildup.
Oh,
yes.
Because
So this will lead to low efficiency, and at the same time, at the end of the day, you have the generator wear out so fast. And imagine it in your head that what you are trying to do is that you are saving money.
So that generator will not even reach that 4 years time.
It will not even reach. And professionally, we as an organization, we are not going to commission such a generator for you because we have warranty obligation on that generator. And yes, we will necessarily come after the installation. We will tell you to put on your loads. We will examine your load against the capacity of the generator.
This is not my real face, so it's not my real load though.
Yes, if you tell us this is not your real load, we are not
next week,
we are not still going to commission it. We are not still. We will tell you.
I need power. No. But another machines come from China next week.
It's very easy. We won't mind coming back.
But how will I power my factory now before you come back?
We are trying to save you money.
So what do you say about this matter? You be quiet because you have been on the field.
You can't on us as experts to guide you, right? So you need to take to our advice too. And this is why it is important when you are coming to buy, talk to the expert first.
So I will digress a little. Let me tell you the culture of experience with Nigerians, right?
They don't even come to
Nigerians know experts.
Yes, but they don't go there.
Now that they know that experts will talk this kind of thing, they rather just call a Kazim. Go somewhere. Even if they can't buy brand new, go and buy a used generator and put it there. Like, what is the English these guys are telling me? They are telling me that because you want to come and be there to commission, you want to come check my load. I said my machines come from China. You said I should wait 2 weeks. What will I be using in that scenario?
Before, yeah.
So Nigerians, in fact, we're joking that the day you see anybody wearing that, I don't want to call the color, that overall they wear that has oil on it, and they open it like this, and you see picture that is a Rolls Royce they are trying to do something on. So that Rolls Royce is gone.
Automatically.
It's gone. Don't ask questions again. Until law beside the express, it's gone.
So what will you now tell me by the time that machine comes from China and the generator is no longer working?
Call the expert.
So okay, let me not tell another thing. So some people, we've run this business for a while, right? You've given expert opinion to a customer. But you told them the expert opinion. They want to go their own route. They go there and they chop the knock. The sad part that some of them are so shy. They won't come back to you.
So they won't come back to you.
They will take that blame. They know that they know that you want them. They've used their head to hit the tree. They will rather find another worse way again to solve that problem. They will rather not come back.
They will not learn then.
So how do you mitigate all of these things?
Okay, the truth is this. Through talk like this, we tend to educate people.
Keep educating them.
Yes, and we keep educating them. So the truth is, a lot of people, like you said, they rather than going through the normal, we're coming to professionals like Meccano to get advice, get buying into their power plan. They go to the street.
Professional
get-
YouTube
they-
because it sound expensive now.
No.
You tell them that because
The other day I mentioned
You know,
it here. For us as Mekano.
Hey, he said it's free.
Now,
oh.
yes, I told you that we won't mind to do load assessment for you for free. And how many of
This
such?
second for you, second for you.
It's just to assist people
Yes.
in taking the
Correct.
right decision.
That's right.
Because the
You
problem
understand?
is coming back to
if
you.
that is the sacrifice we will make,
Yeah.
we do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not saying we are not charging, but in most cases we do it for free.
Okay.
You understand me? In most cases,
deploy
There's a question here
Okay.
actually on WhatsApp.
Okay.
It says, "Good afternoon. My name is Chinedu from Agor. You people are talking about Meccano generator. What about those of us that cannot afford to buy the Meccano generator? All these 40 kVh or 40 kV you people are 40 kV that you people are calling, we don't understand."
What
Yeah.
KVA is?
I think probably what he's trying to say here is that those of us that cannot
So
afford to
far
buy
away.
Meccano,
Okay.
what's the plan for us?
All right.
Well,
so there's
You people
plan.
are calling for kVh and 50
at the
kVh.
beginning
What
of
does it mean?
At the beginning of the conversation, right? No, I said that this graph is different. It's
That's
different.
right. Different audience,
people, different
different-
problems,
that's-
right? So if Meccano really doesn't make sense to you, sincerely doesn't make sense to you.
yeah, say yeah.
If your load is a 2 kVA, 5 kVA, what are you doing with the me, let alone the Kano behind it?
Yes, sir.
Just stay with the ones I know. Those ones that mix engine oil and fuel and put it on. Or, in fact, and that's one of the reasons why we're talking about different energy curves, right?
Yeah.
At that stage, an inverter might be a better option for you because your load is not much.
Yeah.
That's right.
1 kVA, 2 kVA load, if you just get a 10 kWh battery, you are as good as possible.
That's right.
And you're fine. But we mentioned it at the beginning of the show that
yeah, we are
imagine
speaking we are
this
speaking
being
to-
like an hotel that is 4 floors.
That's right.
And it's just on a 500 square meter land. It has about maybe 40 rooms or 30 rooms.
Or a 3-story.
Oh, yes, about
On
4
the- on
story,
the
yes,
floor,
and a ground floor. So about 30 rooms. He has AC to power. If we walk in there and say, and promise him that we can do solar, how much solar can we put there? What will solar generate there?
That's it.
So those kind of people, their resolution is to go
To go
back
to
to generators.
generators.
Yeah.
Because our guys apologize so that we should give them 2 weeks. No problem. So just forget that.
Let's even speak to that. Sir, what the impact of the current economic situation in terms of fuel and all of that, how has it impacted on your own side?
It's balling on
As
them
he-
now. People are
I think what you should have asked is, has it increased their revenue or brought it down?
No. I won't ask that question.
Okay.
Is this how he was dressed last time on the show?
No, you know.
Oh, so now I make more money. Huh?
Tell us.
See,
What
see.
situation of things in terms of maintenance?
The truth is this. What we are discussing now, there is a way it gets into the head of people. You understand me? So if I know that the cost of energy is getting increasingly high, you always look for alternative, right? So if you find generator as the best alternative for you, you understand me, you go for generator.
Correct.
In some cases, it is still the best for you.
Yes.
Now, there are sometimes it doesn't make sense, to be honest. And for me here, I will tell you that when diesel, the cost of diesel is cheaper, people tend to buy more.
That's right.
More generators?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. That is the truth.
Okay, I have a situation. A friend of mine runs a boutique, right? You know him, right? And when diesel was going up, he was like, okay, what's the point of running a 20 kV generator? So he went to buy 6 kVA or 10 kVA petrol generators.
This is
Until subsidy is gone.
so
Then he discovered that he was not spending more on petrol than the diesel he abandoned. So he went back to diesel.
So sometimes it just makes sense for you to get a diesel
right
generator, the right. So this is what we are discussing here, because you need to make the right choice for you to save some. You understand me? So if you are 6 kVA person and you decide to buy a 10 kVA, you say no. If you are a 10 kVA person and you say, oh, you want to get a 6 kVA generator, it is a no. So in terms of the cost of running cost of the generator, there are ways you can minimize it.
What's the smallest size?
So for us, we have from 15 kVA.
15 kVA.
Yes.
So I have an hypothesis. You know why I'm asking? As our business grew, I remember our first ever diesel generator was one tiny, maybe 10 kVA or 15 kVA diesel generator.
There used to be.
And I discovered that the smaller the diesel generator, the more frustrating it is. the more the issues that come with it. Today is flywheel. Tomorrow it was so frustrating. See, now I can't even remember what happened to that generator. Maybe I gave it out or dashed it out or trashed it. It wanted to take my life, and fortunately that's what brought me to solar. So is it true? And you know that these are part of things people are saying that, oh, the bigger generators are less stressed. Even when they start running, you know that they sound like a master. They sound like Odogu when they're starting.
Yeah.
But the smaller generators, even from the way they start, their sound ratios that why did you wake me up?
Okay.
You know those generators have emotions, in my opinion.
For you, a petrol generator might make sense for some people, whereas for some people it doesn't make sense. Okay, I will give an example. So if you have a diesel, if you have your load is about maybe 10 kVA, and you decide to buy petrol generator of that size. Okay, I'm not going to run.
That's usually the biggest petrol generator.
So that is usually the biggest,
10
right?
kVA
Okay, so if you buy it, compared to somebody that has a 15 kVA generator, diesel gen, you look at petrol is how much today? It's about
1,000.
Those that have cars, those that have bikes.
For those, yes.
So diesel generator is more rugged. You buy a soundproof, you eliminate the noise. You understand? Diesel,
but if the noise is cheaper, sometimes people don't bother about the noise.
Diesel burns slower.
Yes.
That petrol. Yes.
So a lot of people did not do this calculation.
That's
before
true.
they will say, "Oh, okay. What is even? What am I using? Let me go and buy. This is what."
But
I
the
can
startup
afford.
cost for diesel generator is slightly higher than petrol.
Yes, it's slightly higher, but at the end of the day, you look at the total running cost. You understand me?
So in a nutshell, you can see that it's not a silver bullet. It's not
a silver
bullet.
bullet. That is it.
So don't copy and paste anybody. See, because you find situation when someone calls us that my friend just installed 5 kVA.
This is why you need to.
How much 5 kVA? Do you have any question on the
this one is actually directed to you guys, not the mechanical guy. He says, "Good afternoon. My name is Peter from Malimo Show. I have been following you guys. I've been following the program for a while now, and I'm interested in getting a solar panel. How do I go about it, and how do I know the one that is good for my apartment?" Peter from Malimo Show.
So there must be some audits.
Okay.
So answer. That's your view.
Like I always.
But just before you answer, hold on. This is Talking What, proudly brought to you by Rebel Cubes Energy, and we're live on radio, and we're looking at everything on how you can get to survive the current outwave of the heat, the no light issue and all. So if you're looking to get a good generator, we have somebody who is with Meccano. Like Larry said, he was looking different when he came the last time, but now he's looking bigger. But if you're looking at having that inverter in your house, you just want to stay quiet, like my neighbor who is a very quiet person.
This is your neighbor. I must meet your neighbor.
I will introduce you to him one day. Rebel Cubes Energy is in the house, so you're about to answer Peter's question from Malimo Show.
Yes, Peter. So like I would always say on this show, there is no one size fits all when it comes to power, right? Just like Larry said, you just must tell us. We must know what you need and how you need it.
So maybe it's 5 ACs, 10
we
washing
must know what you
machines,
need and how you need it.
water
Because some people, this is just what I want to power.
So let me tell you what happens. Some people tell you what they want to power. When you now tell them the price of what they want to power, they will not come back. Okay. If it's only this one, then they prioritize. So they always have the dream, and the real life.
So you can reach out to us on 091-3968-6844. I'll take that again. 091-3968-6844. So you can reach out to us, do a chat or do something, and then let's take the conversation off the radio.
If they don't respond, you can call them directly. If they still don't pick, go to their office.
Don't worry, I'll follow. I'll by giving discount because it's calling on the show.
So I was saying something about the current situation and everything like that. So you are saying, because I didn't hear that answer very well. Okay. Are you saying now that people are doing more when it comes to generators?
They don't have the choice. So that's the problem.
So we don't need to shy away from this.
Okay.
In Nigeria, as it is today,
yes,
we all need generators.
Okay.
Or let me say we all need alternative source from this
from NEPA
grid that is collapsing every day.
Okay.
Even a house under the rock is installing solar. I won't mention the place. If you know, you know.
Now it's at the top. It's not
okay by the rock, sha. If you know, you know. A house beside the rock.
His name is Larry, just in case.
So the truth is this.
Yeah.
If we establish that we all need generator,
So alternative source.
or alternative source. So what you will now look at is which one is better for me.
Yes.
So
It must be a mix.
it must be so it's not a silver bullet like you said.
Yeah.
So if you need a diesel generator, so the next question will be, okay, what size do I need and where do I get a quality?
And the only brand you buy is Mikano. Because I was waiting for that.
Hey. All right, so let's wrap our thoughts.
Yes.
You know,
and I
let's,
think this conversation will actually continue on YouTube.
Okay.
We'll get him to our studio. We'll record in the studio and share it on our YouTube channel. So just watch out for that.
All right.
But this is where we got the content on radio.
57 minutes gone past the hour of 3. Let's just quickly take our last, thoughts on the whole Meccano thing and, the alternative source that we need to stay active and stay up.
So what I would say in a nutshell, we're discussing with TBO on the podcast, right? And he said something which really makes sense. He said it's not about emotions, that this is what I like. Okay, for example, vehicles. I like petrol cars, or CNG is better, or electric car is better. He was saying that there must be diversity. That diversity, there's security in it.
Yeah.
If 30% of Nigerians are on CNG, 30% are on petrol, 30% are electric vehicle, when there's petrol scarcity, it won't take down the whole economy. When there's CNG scarcity, it won't take down the whole economy.
Yeah.
When there's electricity scarcity, it's also, that diversification is very important. And always remember, it's not copy and paste. No size fits all. It's not a one size fits all.
That's right.
Find your own problem and solve your problem yourself.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
So this is why you need to consult an expert.
So it's
Consult
for
an
the
expert.
experts. Consult an expert. That's his closing line.
All right, from you, Mr. Opayemi.
Well,
Engineer
we
Opayemi.
are here for you at RevoCube Energies for your power solution. That's it.
So we'll be the think tank for you. We'll help you know the one
All
that
right.
fits you best.
All right, so we'll be back same time next week on the show on Talking White, proudly brought to you by Revel Cube Energies. I remain Nonso Odogu. Big shout out to the guys in the studio and to the man from Meccano. Thank you very much for joining us on the show. We'll continue, like he said, the conversation continues on their YouTube page. You do well to visit their YouTube page, subscribe, follow the page, follow them on Instagram, on X, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, on everywhere. WW Revel Cubes in the chat.
RevoCube.